The No Nonsense Roundtable, a weekly radio show and podcast where host Dom Geneva interviews guests from all walks of life, all with amazing stories to tell. And now, here's your host, Dom Geneva.
Well, welcome everybody to our next section of the No Nonsense Roundtable. And I like to point out things to you that maybe you need to know and don't know yet, and maybe places and organizations that you need to know and you may not know yet. And we have one of those things here is that we have a representative from the Car Club of Rochester, James Catone, and this place is really, really cool. I have to tell you, if you're a car guy, and you have a fancy car, or you have a car that you just love because it's in your family and you can't get rid of it. You need some place to support you, have some place to store your car in the winter, and the Car Club of Rochester does those things. Plus, they are very community minded, and they have an event coming up for Gigi. What's it, James? Is Gigi's house? Is it? What is
That's
it?
right. It's for Gigi's Playhouse. It's an academic center for kids with Down syndrome in Rochester.
Okay, and I'll introduce you to the fellow that I've become very good friends with, is James Catone. And how this started out is that I used to have my cars stored at this facility in Henrietta at Alliance Store, and it was a very nice facility. And then they decided to build this incredible organization that is more than just some place to store cars, but it's a club, and you will be amazed when James starts telling you about some of the members and some of the automobiles that they have, because it's beyond comprehension that anybody in Rochester have vehicles like this. So let's first talk a little bit about the club itself and what it does and the services you provide.
Great. So Car Club of Rochester opened in, let's see, September 2024. We just before the winter season, and we focused mainly on car storage for the winter, for the first summer, or for the first winter. And it sort of grew into more of a concierge style level of service. So people will drop off their cars, I'll pick them up. They'll have me do DMV work for them, fuel management, service and logistics. Some service we'll do on site with specialty technicians, others will source and send out. For example, I had a customer that's been using a McLaren dealership in Philadelphia for the last 15 years for all of his service. And I asked him this last winter, hey, can we shop this annual service? Because it seems a little high. Didn't I save him $3,000 a year on just annuals, just an oil change? Same exact service at a different McLaren dealership. So those are the types of services I provide for our customers. There is also a club aspect to it. So we have room for 110 cars in our storage facility. The club room it's growing, but it started off as just a bar and like a lounge area. And it's grown into a gaming area. There's gaming tables, mainly for casino night events and charity events, but some people will show up and play poker with their buddies, some of the members. We have a driving sim in there now, and we're actually expanding to install a wash bay for our members, 24 hours access for all of our members. The first 50 members got a locker inside there, so we've run out of lockers now, but new members will still get the other amenities. So it is a really fun business. We've actually grown into doing other things like got a store, a physical store up front where we sell car care products. That's my background. And we also ship and fulfill orders all over the country for everything we have in the store.
Well, everything having to do with cars is become like your forte. So this is what I love about these entrepreneurial ideas. Something that started out as just a place to store your cars in a climate controlled environment has morphed into this club, this organization. You're starting to do good things for people. I keep my two cars there. I have a Shelby Mustang that's 15 years old, and I have my LeBaron. Now, LeBaron has become like the famous car over there because you have these McLarens and these Porsches and these Bugattis inside, and then you have my LeBaron, and it's sort of like if if the red-nosed reindeer, had a car, it would be my LeBaron. And all these the McLarens are looking down on this car, and this is the most humble car in the world. It's probably worth like $3,000. But you treat that car like it is a McLaren. I mean, anybody that doesn't know, the McLarens and the Lamborghinis and cars like that, you're talking about cars that are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. What do you think the most expensive car you are storing there is?
Oh, it changes all the time because we get new stuff in and things leave and come and go. But I think right now, either the Revuelto Lamborghini or the SVJ Aventador Lamborghini, those two are pretty valuable.
Yeah, you treat my LeBaron just the same. You know what? It is so weird. The car's actually gotten a celebrity. Now, I had the mayor on on my show a couple of years ago, and he says LeBaron, like that Seinfeld episode with John Voight. No, no, it's not that LeBaron. It's the newer LeBarons. It's sleek looking, and it was always in the parade in Avon in on Memorial Day. But the thing about it is that. Do you give tours of this place at any time? I mean, if somebody stopped by and they wanted to just see the place, they could do that, right?
It's
Because
really hard for me to do that at any time during the day. So what we did was we organized a special day every month
okay,
where we scheduled tours for a max of like 15 to 20 people. And
uh-huh.
we take them through the facility and we talk about cars. We'd get stories from our customers like you about these cars.
Hmm.
And we tell them stories about the cars and have like a
Wow,
fun hour-long tour through the
wow!
facility.
I'd love to host one of those one day. I'd like to come in with you and be a part of that
We would love to have you.
and point out and hand out my books and and just be a part of that. That sounds like something. I have this other group, this Rochester Music Mafia. That sounds like something that I can get people in my group to come to see. Uh,
That's interesting. Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. But it really has become an organization, a club. Now, the guys are getting together about the cars. Now, I think that's probably a little more popular thing to do in the winter time when all the cars are stored than now.
Right.
Most of them are out by now, right?
Right. We keep about 30% of the place
Hmm.
filled up during the summer.
Yeah. Now, tell me about this community. Well, let's talk about something else. Just as a side before we get into the Gigi thing. But
Yeah.
dolling up your car. Let me explain to people who don't understand how valuable a doll up is. Okay, you could have your kid, the next door neighbor, clean your car for $25, or you can have like a couple of hundred to even more than that a doll up on your car, and I do that all the time. I have a 10-year-old Jeep Grand Cherokee that I love. I just love it. It's in great shape. And what they do is they keep it looking new for me. So nobody knows that it's a 10-year-old car. It's a 2015. It's got 90,000 miles on it. One of the reasons I like that car is that it has buttons. It's not like and that's when the quality was really good. It has the off-road package, which on a Grand Cherokee is very unusual. But I spend a good amount of money. I'm not going to quote your prices, but I spend a good amount of money having these fellas doll up my car every year. And I have them to do the same thing for Nita. And I tell you, as a car dealer, when you go to trade in your car, that's one of the best things that you can do. Because if you bring in your car and it smells like dog and it's dirty and whatever, the dealer's going to have to do that anyway, but he's going to deduct that from the price he's giving you for your trade-in anyway. So you might as well go do this. I do it as a regular basis. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to bring it over there today to have it done. So let's get back into the thing you're doing for the community with Gigi's because that's really kind of cool and that's coming up real soon.
Yeah, so that's actually really fun. I've been on the news for it a couple times already the last few weeks and trying to promote it a little bit more. But
Mhm.
in the years past, it started off as a car show for Gigi's Playhouse, and we sort of evolved it over time to be really fun. I'm on the board at Gigi's Playhouse,
Oh,
and
wonderful.
one of the things that we like to focus on is keeping our events fun for the community.
Hmm. Oh,
So if it stops being fun,
fun.
we need to spice it up. So that's what happened last year. We evolved the car show
Mhm.
into a drive, which is it's sort of like a poker run. So you'll start off at Adrian Jules, next Sunday between 7 and 9, you show up, you drive into the parking lot. There's going to be pit lanes
Mm-hmm.
designated for all the cars. You'll pull into one of the pit lanes, maybe with a couple of your buddies if you want to drive with them. You'll hop out, you go inside, you get your credentials. There's some passes and a scorecard and a map. And then you'll hop back in your car, grab a coffee if you want on the way out, and we'll have someone flag you off when we're ready to
Mm-hmm.
send your group out. But it's a really fun time. You'll stop around a few stops around Rochester that are set up to accept 20, 30
Yeah.
drivers at a time. They'll come
Yeah.
in, you'll draw your card, and you'll stop by all the spots. And at the end of the day, everyone comes to Car Club of Rochester, where we will have a free car show for all the cars that entered.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want to drive and you just want to come and see all the cars, if you stop by between 11 and 1 o'clock, we should have all the cars in our parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
The adjacent lots you can park in, spectators. Come check out the cars. You can come inside if you want to get a ticket. They're $25. The
Mm-hmm.
ticket gets you inside the building to bid on items, win items and prizes. It gets you food, drink, ice cream, gets you a lot of good things. Lovely G is there. We're cooking. Rubino's is giving us hamburgers and
Mm-hmm.
cheeseburgers, sausages, all the stuff that they do. So it'll be a really good time. Last year we had enough people to raise $70,000 for the charity,
Wow,
and
that's great.
it was awesome, and we had
That
fun
is
doing
great.
it.
Yeah.
That was the best part.
Well,
And this year we're hoping for 100,000. So
oh, that is just absolutely fantastic. Uh, we do these by Zoom a lot of times now, and now rather than doing them by telephone, I can see the light in your eyes and the smile in your face, which is really good. And you hit on a very good point because people want to be entertained. They want to do good, but they want to be entertained too. And you got the concept. Not everybody gets this concept. It's great to raise money, and you can do it. You could do it in a way where everybody has fun, and it's a win-win. Everybody gets something out of it, or you can just put the arm on people for money. It's better to have some fun too. Life is too short, especially if you're a car guy. If you like cars, some people like cars, some people don't like cars. My wife and my daughters, believe it or not, are not car people. It's like transportation for them, and me, it's like I don't know what I'm going to do with the. Well, I think I'm going to will the LeBaron to my younger daughter. She loves the LeBaron, and she we used to ride around in there looking for land when we were looking to build a house, and the kids were very small. That was back in '94. And they were like 1 and 3 at the time, or 2 and 4, 2 and 5, and and they would be in the back of the car, riding around in the car. They've learned to love the car, and my daughter tells me it smells like her childhood.
see, no, you get it, Dom, because when we do the museum tours, people
Yeah,
would come in and they would stop and they'd say, "Is that a LeBaron?" And nostalgia would hit them hard. The nostalgia doesn't hit them
yeah,
when
yeah,
they
yeah,
see a
yeah,
Lamborghini,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like they don't
Well,
get any feelings besides that's a cool car. They get the
yeah,
feelings like the smell, the
yeah,
touch, the
yeah, yeah.
memories all come back to them when they
Well,
see a
yeah.
car like that.
Well, what was it? You had a '63 Corvette convertible. I mean, on
Yeah,
the
that was
on the.
cool.
Oh yeah, it's really
It's
cool.
still
So
here.
yeah, 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 yeah. You gotta love cars. You really do. My first car. Um, I'll explain it this way. My first car was a 1964 Buick LeSabre that my dad had like 100,000 miles on it. He handed to me. He says, "You pay for the insurance." He says, "You pay for the gas." He says, "But the car, it's not worth that much money to take the car." And you know what that car was to me? One word: freedom. Freedom. I could go wherever I wanted to do, whenever I wanted to do it. It was freedom. And cars are like that. Cars are freedom. So they are. So let's tell people how to get in touch with you. Now you said next Sunday, but that's Sunday, June. That's not like tomorrow.
Correct.
That's June.
Yes,
What
you're
what
right.
is what
It's
is
not
that
this
day?
weekend, it's the
Yeah.
following weekend, June 7th,
Mm-hmm.
Sunday, June 7th. If we do have a rain day, we're gonna push it off 1 week. So
Mm-hmm.
if you find Gigi's Playhouse on Instagram or Facebook, you can see all the posts, or Car Club of Rochester. We also post everything. Um, you can keep in touch with, if we do have a rain date. It's obvious though. If it rains, we're gonna push it off a week.
Oh yeah,
It's just
yeah,
too dangerous.
yeah.
So, other ways to get in touch, you can go on my website, carclubrochester.com. You'll see a link to the where you can buy tickets through GG's, and or you can just show up either at Car Club or
Mhm,
Adrian Jules with a car. If you want to drive, show up at Adrian
mhm.
Jules. If you want to just spectate, show up at Car Club. You can get tickets there right at the door. So
And let's tell
really
everybody
easy.
where you are. You're in Brighton,
We're right on
Henrietta,
Brighton Henrietta Town
Henrietta
Line
Town Line
Road.
Road. Yeah.
Yes, right in the heart of Henrietta, actually right on the edge of Henrietta. But
Hmm.
we're really easy to get to. So right in the
Yeah.
middle of Brighton Henrietta Town Line.
Yeah. Let's give them the website address again.
So that's carclubrochester.com.
Well, and the other thing I wanted to tell people too, because you just happened to mention it, but the retail area that you have, if you're looking to do anything with your car at all, as far as dialing it up and maintenance, as far as the appearance of the car, whatever, I've never seen such a wonderful selection of items that you need because a lot of people like cleaning their own car too. It's like a joy to them. Me, I'd rather have you guys do it because well, I don't do my own dentistry either. It's sort of like one of these things. I don't know how to do this, and let's leave it to the professionals. But if you do want to do it yourself, the car care products are a lot better than you're going to get at your local your local auto parts store too. So,
Right. So not only do you get great products here, I
hmm
source and select the products that I would use myself. So
hmm
I'm not selling you things that I wouldn't use and that we have a lot of margin in. It's all products that are great products.
hmm
They work. And I can explain to each customer and give them the confidence on how to use the product because I've used it. So, you
yep.
know what used to bother me when I used to do this a long time ago when
hmm
I was younger. I right out of high school, I started a
hmm
little mobile detailing business, and that was unheard of at the time. No one did that, which was really helpful for me because it made me very
Oh yeah,
successful. So when I'd go to buy products, people would say, "Oh, other people buy this." I'd say, "Well, I don't care what other people buy. Like I have this
right.
issue. Will this product solve my problem?" They'd say, "I don't know. Other people have bought it." So I want to solve that problem where people come in with a problem and I want to give them solutions and give them the confidence on how to fix it. Or we can take care of it ourselves if it's something that, you don't want to mess with. So it is really
Well,
fun.
marketing wise, I every once in a while I give a talk about marketing to some students. Um, uh, that is the McDonald's syndrome. What's the best hamburger you ever had? Think about the best hamburger you ever had. Was it McDonald's? No.
No.
No, that was not. No. Who sells more McDonald's? Who sells more hamburgers than anybody in the world? McDonald's.
McDonald's, you're
That's
right.
right. That's right. So saying that more people use this than anybody else is not really relevant. You can't go there. So, but you guys get it. And as always, everybody, these guys are not giving me free stuff. Yeah, I don't do that. I don't get take free tickets and stuff like that. This is my endorsement of some place that I really really like. I think that if you are a car guy, you're going to love it. Even if you're not a car guy, go get your car dolled up every once in a while. My Lord, is worth it. And if you need some advice, James is there with these wonderful products for you. But when you do the tour of these things, when you see these Lamborghinis and Porsches and McLarens and all this, I have no idea where this money is. I mean, there's some very successful people in Rochester. I haven't met any of them, but boy, oh boy, you can tell by the cars. So thank you ever so much. I will see you. I think I'm going to be dropping off my Jeep this afternoon. I'll see you
Perfect. I'll see you then.
probably this afternoon. Thanks for coming on the show, and everybody. It is on June 7th. It is on the Brighton Henrietta Town Line Road, and the Car Club of Rochester. A wonderful place and great people. Thanks, Guy.
Thanks, Tom.
Thanks for listening. You can find our previous shows at nononsenseroundtable.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll make more.